All right, Shalom. This is Hara One by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. I want to say Ka, Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba Hashem Yahushai, Ba Hashem, Harakah Kodash, Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. It's going to be a quick impromptu, on the go. This is, I'm going to go into, what's this, Proverbs chapter 22 and 24. And actually, I want to get something else, probably second Ezra too. All right. This is Proverbs chapter 22 and 24. It says, 24 and 9. It says, speak not in the ears of a fool. All right. For he will despise the wisdom of thy words. So he's going to despise the wisdom of the words. That's why the scriptures say, give not thy pearls before swine, because they'll turn and rent you, attack you. All right. Now, so it's not worth it, man. You try to talk to somebody, you teach them, and that's it. You tell them one time, if they don't catch it, that's on them. Now, if they're interested and they want to learn more, and it takes a while for them to catch on and learn, that's cool. That's walking in the building with somebody. But for somebody that just don't want to hear it, or that's in the world, got their mind in the world, or they think the prophecy's not happening, or they trust in this system, right? They're the ones you got to walk away from. You may do business or something like that with them, keep it cordial, but when it comes to your spiritual walk, you separate completely from them. All right. Let me get a couple precepts real quick. All right, because speak not with a fool, man, because they're going to despise your words. Why? Because they hate the Lord. All right, they hate you because they hated the Lord first. So if you showed up speaking worldly stuff to them, they would listen. But because you're not doing that, that's why they're not listening. Spiritual things are spiritual. For the spiritual are spiritual things, man. For the carnal are carnal. Okay? Let me get this precept real quick. That's right here at the Proverbs. Let me get Ecclesiastes 3. All right, here you go. Ecclesiastes 3 and 11. And it says, he have made everything beautiful in its time. All right, so the times we're in, everything is made perfect. The elect, the hopeful elect, their faith, their walk, and he said he's not going to put more on us than we can bear. All right, so no temptation have come upon us than that which is common to man, which is the trial of faith. All right, so he didn't give us too much that we can't bear, man, so we can make it through this. So we can make it to the kingdom, like really get to the kingdom, man, and be one of the elect, possible elect, man, the chosen of the Most High through Yahushua. All right, we have that opportunity right now. Now, it says, he have made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he have set the world in their heart. So he got the world in Jake's mind, 2/3 of Jake's mind, man. That's why they worldly minded. But the Most High set it there, blocked them, so they can't get it. So how can you make that straight with the Lord that made crooked? So if somebody can't get it, like it's in the Matrix, man, you guys just be like, all right, that's one of the, the agents. You know what I'm saying? But the elect gonna be like Planet of the Apes, when their eyes lit up, and they all had the same understanding. They knew what time it was. All right. So he have set the world in their heart, man. so that no man can find out the work that Yahweh maketh from the beginning to the end. So from the beginning of time, they've always been, blinded. All right, the spirit of the prophet is subject unto the prophet, and the wicked is going to always be the wicked, even amongst our people. All right, all the way to the end of time, man, so they can receive that judgment. So yeah, man. Let's get this real quick. Look at Sirach, chapter 27. Sirach 20:7. All right, it says Sirach 20:7. It says a wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity. Right, you get a lot of people that jump into this truth and they get out and start freestyling it, man. Winging it, making up doctrine, man. All right, that's why a wise man will hold his tongue. You're gonna learn and eat first, man. All right, study to show yourself approved. And wait your turn, wait your time, man. Desire the sincere milk of the word, that you may grow thereby. And once you grow, then you move on to the meat. And then you're able to teach others the milk. You see that? A wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity, but a babbler and a fool will regard no time, man. All right, so while you trying to teach them, they just start talking over you and shit, like these church folks or some of your family members. You try to talk to them and they just won't listen. You know what I mean? I've been there too, man. You try to teach them and they just won't listen to you. And they start talking before you even finish, like they know what you're gonna say. Oh yeah, I know, but no, you don't. You never heard this before. You know what I'm saying? I used to do that. I know. No, you don't. You know what I mean? So they will regard no time, man. All right. How about this? I'm gonna grab this too. Proverbs 24:7. That's like it. Proverbs 14:9. Wow, that's deep. Okay. Proverbs 14:9. This is Proverbs 14:9. Fools make a mock at sin. All right, they begin to mock at it. You'll see a lot of these rappers on the radio. They be like, I'm a sinner. Talking to the women. They talking about murdering somebody, and they mocking at it, man. Or you out there teaching, you telling them they repent, and they'll laugh at you, or they say, man, I gotta get this money. But only a fool will make a mock at sin, man. And sin is what? Transgression of the law. All right, and also sin is denying Yahweh now. All right, that's sin as well. It says, fools make a mock at sin, but among the righteous there is favor, man. So among the righteous, there's gonna be favor. Revelations 1:3. All right, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things that are written therein. And blessed means to be favored. All right. I'm gonna read verse 12. No, verse 11. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. All right, we're gonna flourish in the spirit, flourish in faith, flourish in the brotherhood, and in your families. If you keep everything according to the scriptures and deal with your household according to the scriptures, and patience. Scriptures even say don't be a lion in your own household. And how you treat the children and guide them. being Yahweh Shai to them, you know what I mean? And amongst the brethren being an example. Okay, faith. But that's flourishing in the kingdom, man, and ultimately into the kingdom you'll flourish and get everything back. All right, you get everything: family, land. It says, the wicked. I mean, Salaki, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, especially Esau. They think their way is right, and 2/3 of our people that follow after their own way or after these heathens' way. You know, that way. There's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death, man. Sin is the transgression of the law, and the wages of, all right. The end thereof is death. All ways that lead to destruction, spiritual death and physical death. Any other way besides Yahweh Shai is going to lead to darkness. That's just it. Yahweh Shai is the light. Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness, man. You know, so people be partying and bullshitting, but they know, the destruction is at hand. They see it. The mirth of the land is gone. So even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, man. The mind. All right. People say they gotta laugh to keep from crying, or they laugh at the hardest of times. It says the backslider in heart shall be filled with his own ways, man. All right. So the backslider, who's the backslider? Talking about Israel. All right, they're the backsliders. And it says, of course, you got Elon being all loud. Hold on. And the backslider in heart shall be filled with his own ways. And a good man shall be satisfied from himself. All right. So your works, man. Your works is where your reward is at. Okay. Your works is where your reward is at. And the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his goings. All right, so they believe every word they hear. They believe the universities, these churches. They believe the media. All right, but the prudent shall believe what? Shall look well to his goings, man. You're gonna study and search it out yourself. All right, search out the truth yourself, man. All right, a wise man feareth and departeth from evil. So a wise man is going to fear the Most High. And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge. All right? So a wise man is going to fear Yahweh. And depart from evil, man. So depart from this place. Depart from all the wickedness here. And idolatry and shit. And the ways of this world. And them trusting science, So a wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident, man. That's like these rappers today, man. They raging, just like the heathens. Yeah, and a lot of these Christians be doing that. Okay. So that's right, man. Proverbs 53. Let's get Proverbs 53. And Proverbs 53. 1. Psalms 53. Select. All right. Psalms 53, man, because that's what this is about, faith, man. And the Lord is making a separation, pushing the goats to the left, basically the wicked to the left-hand side, and pushing the goats to the right, where Yahweh Shai is seated at on the right-hand side of the Father. All right, that represents the righteousness, the righteous. Okay. Psalms 53:1. The fool have said in his heart, so in his mind, that word heart is la'ab, which means your mind. So the fool have said in his heart, there is no God. So they believe that the Most High don't exist. All right, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the one that delivered us out of Egypt. They don't believe it exists, and they don't believe Yahweh Shai exists, and that's going to be their destruction. All right, and they're fools. You tell them once, you tell them twice. Yeah, that's it. Other than that, you can keep it moving. Just leave them alone about it. I'd rather talk about something else. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God, man. Corrupt are they and have done abominable iniquity. There is none that doeth good, man. All right. And that's just it, man. All their works is just not good. It's all wickedness. It's wrought in wickedness, man. Okay. Let me get this real quick. Oh, the light came on time. This is 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 10. Thus saith Yahweh unto Ezra. And Ezra was a prophet that was around during the time of us rebuilding the temple and the temple walls. He became an elder around like 452 BC. Okay. All right. So that was during the time of Xerxes and Artaxerxes. All right. So 2 Ezra 2 and 10. Thus saith the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel, man. So the Lord would have gave it to our forefathers, which we are our forefathers, All right. Mike Tyson even said it best, man, as far as reincarnation. We are just ourselves in history in funny clothes. All right. We're just ourselves in funny clothes. That's it. Just different type of clothing. Reincarnation, man. You know what I mean? So, all right. So, what was I saying, man? Where was I at? Okay, here we go. Thus saith the Lord, 2 Ezra 2 and 10. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, man, which I would have given unto Israel. All right. Now, wow. Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles which I had prepared for them. They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. That's the elect. That's the tree of life, the truth, wisdom. All right, from Yahweh Shai. That's our ointment. That's our token. Okay. They shall neither labor nor be weary. Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. All right, and that's what we're supposed to be praying for. Shorter days in this bondage here, and in this low level of flesh as a nation, for us to be exalted under Yahweh Shai, for Yahweh Shai to get his kingdom. All right, so we're supposed to be watching. Let me get this. Let's get Ephesians. Let me get Ephesians 5 and 14 real quick. Ephesians 5 and 14. That's Ephesians 5:14. It says, "Wherefore he saith, Awake, thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh Shai shall give thee light." So he promised us that, man. If we wake from the sleep, then he will give us the light, which is the wisdom, the tree of life. All right, he promised us that. So he's talking about today, in these times, man. He's going to give us that land back, too. You know? And these nations going to rebuild it. And the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is going to use us to beautify this earth. Man, you know, for eternity, it's going to be a beautiful process. And to inhabit the heavens, the planets out there. You know? So that's what we're supposed to be looking for. And if they're not looking for that, shit, and you tell them one time and they don't care about it, the good news, and you tell them the kingdom of heaven is prepared and it's at hand, and they don't want to hear that, man, shoot, man, you know, eat the plate yourself. You know, you take somebody's plate and they don't want to eat it, shoot, just eat it yourself. You take a cup to them, they don't want to drink it, you drink it yourself. All right, you share it with others that do want to drink or that are thirsty, that are looking for salvation, that are looking for the kingdom, looking for the truth. And you help them find it. All right. We get 2nd Ezra 4:37. This is 2nd Ezra 4:37. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled, man. All right, the said measure represent the prophecies, and also Esau's bounds that he cannot pass, and their rulership. And now the Lord is stirring up things, man. All right. Now the said measure is being fulfilled. All right. Here you go. Let me get Mark 13 and 19. This is Mark 13 and 19. For in those days shall be affliction such as was not from the beginning of the creation, which Yahweh created unto this time, neither shall be. And except those days should be shortened, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he have chosen, he have shortened the days, man. So the said measure is being fulfilled, and the Lord is shortening the time, man. That way he's gonna move everything fast, especially once they push that the MOTB. You know what I mean? And the Lord can bring about the prophecy. Things are happening fast if you really look at it. All right, and he's gonna bring about the prophecies quick. You know, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, that men count slackness. All right. So that's right. Let me get you know what? Let me go to 2nd Ezra 14 and 14. This is 2nd Ezra 14 and 14. Let go from the mortal thoughts. All right, and these are mortal thoughts, the way people thinking on this earth, with their minds in the matrix. You know, they call it thinking of a master plan. You know what I mean? And talking about community and all that, man. It's cool to have a cool neighborhood, whatever like that, but it ain't gonna happen, man. The curses, especially with Jake around, man, especially with Esau ruling, you'll never have peace in this society. There's so many different religions. How can two walk together unless they be agreed? The Lord is going to set the standard, all right, upon this earth and righteousness. It's going to be peace. We're going to know what peace is, you know. Have all kind of animals in your house, visiting your house and shit like that. Great ass lakes. You know what I'm saying? So it says, let go from the immortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, man. This is a weak nature that we're in. Weak nature. But the scriptures say the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men. So we represent that weakness, you know. But we're stronger than what these heathens can come up with in this worldly way of thinking. What we've been given is stronger than them. All right. Where was that? 14:14. It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. And that's the focus, man. Hasting to flee from these times. How do you haste? By teaching and doing the work and encouraging each other in the faith, building up each other's faith until that said measure is fulfilled as well. Till we're all rooted in the faith, man, according to Revelation chapter 7. All right, and sealed. Because in that day, man, people, it's going to be so scary that people going to easily give up their faith. You know what I'm saying? You see, look at Tazariak. Look at ISUPK. Look at IUIC. You know, they're going to run down to Egypt for help. It's going to be some scary times, man. And we're going to have to remember these scriptures. That's why the Lord got us repeating them. Repetitiveness, that's the main way of learning something. Is through repetition and exposure. Exposing them to the precepts, to the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So they know who they're calling on. They'll know the stories of the walks of faith that our people have walked through. The truth about our people, man. That we're not no damn Africans. We're not American, of course. You see that today. They put that out in the media. They said, yeah, the African Americans are able to work or something like that, or vote just like Americans. They separated them, you know. People, Jake want to be American so bad. Esau let him know, like, you're not American. American is an Edomite term, man. Okay, Amerigo Vespucci. Europeans, or Edomite Europeans. It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. So we're gonna need top complete faith, man, to make it through that, because it's gonna be real bad, man. Floods, you see that? It was a tsunami the other day over there in Asia somewhere. I'm gonna do a video on that later. You know, hurricanes, tornadoes, explosions going off, as you seen happen up in the Bronx, I think yesterday. Somebody's house exploded from a gas explosion. That was very common up in Philadelphia and in rural areas, especially with row houses and gas lines. Some idiot leave a gas line going, something where they have a leak and they light something in the house and the whole damn street explode. That's some scary stuff, man. These are the times we living in. That's nightmare shit. All right, you got martial law at the doors. You got World War III at the doors. And you got them pushing these mandates, pressure, threats of famine. So it's a lot to fear, man. But the Lord said, nah, fear him more. Don't fear what man can do. Fear what the Lord can do. I fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man.